Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back. How very good of you to join once more and stick around to Manor Lords to, well, another Baron attack. It's the year 5, so was to be expected for this year. Yeah, the mercenaries are already on their way, primarily melee units this time around. So mercenary infantry, and also we have the archers and we have a polearm. So that's, yeah, 6 units. It's probably not going to be enough, so I'm going to get me one more. We have these here. Then we have crossbow units, but they're super expensive, so I'm not doing that. I'd rather take the smaller contract here as well. That's one more archer unit and one more melee unit. Actually, no, it's 2 more archers. That's great. That's great. That's why they're so cheap. And they're joining over there. So I'm going to give them a bit more time before I declare. But we need to do this now. Otherwise, we're losing the resolve here. We're losing the claim. So I need to do this now then. And yeah, unfortunately, we're still fighting without retinue. So we already face a major force of the Baron. And on top of that, without my own retinue. This is just brutal, honestly. Now, what we can do though, before we go to the battle, yeah, expand my town. I would like to do this over here now. So just before it's going down here, right, I'm going to have another row of buildings that will be possible with backyards. So this is great. I could actually make it a bit bigger, like this, just so that we have that going. And let's also reduce density a bit, so this looks a bit more clean. That's 14 more logs we consume here, and that's basically the end of my town over there as we move down to the cliffs. Let's declare the war. Where's the Baron coming in? Where is he? There he is. Okay. Down here again, he's got 36 retinue once again. Joining forces. Marching now. Boy, we have to pay a lot, right? In 1 month, we have to pay another 155 coin. I already had to raise my taxes now to 20%. Otherwise, we would be running out of money. Still, with that, we still have a positive approval rating. No more living space, so doesn't matter right now. 4 families that will do the construction here. And there's my reinforcement, my mercenaries coming. And yeah, already need to start rallying now. So we're going to rally here, of course, standing our ground again. Together with my polearm unit, we're going to use them as protection just in case they try to flank me, which is possible. So I'm going to have my polearms here set up somewhere. And my archers, of course, as always, they're going to shoot from up here. Always the same tactic, really. It's proven at this point. There's still 2 more archers coming in. Oh, they're late to the party. The Baron was fast this time. Not fooling around too much. And also attacking. So once again, this is that. Is he flanking us? Yeah, he's trying it. And we have the polearms ready. You know, really, the polearms should just wreck the archers. There's just no way around that. So any other outcome is just pure bugged, I'd say at this point. The archers are coming. Let's rush them. I don't care about stamina, really. Okay. The battle is on. My archers are firing. They're not going down again. This is just... It's a bit aggravating, honestly. Now we've hit someone in the knee. He's going down. Something like that. Where's the archer? Okay. Oh, he's shooting on my archers and he's hitting them. That's the strange thing about it, right? He's actually hitting them. Just so strange, really. These must be sharpshooters. He's not got the full force in, so we actually shoot now from here. He's good, really. We need to destroy these. These are the hardest units. The problem is he can really hit me from down there. That's just incredible. Yeah, he's shooting at me again, and he's... That's just crazy. Yeah, okay. You know, it's clipping through the stone here. Look at that. It shouldn't be possible. Right now he's not hitting me though, so perhaps it's just a visual glitch. Oh no, he's hitting me. That's just, yeah, stupid. Let's get over there. I could rush my polearms down. Okay, we actually defeated the Baron over here, so the battle is already won. That is just so stupid, right? Because that negates my whole advantage that we have on him. And he's now shooting again. I'm actually going to... Oh, wait a second. I'm going to move these down. Okay, now my units are also moving in, trying to destroy the archers. They should have no chance here. I mean, they have a bow. A short sword. Fight for, but that's it. So he should get wrecked there. Yeah, he's broken. Broken here, so for now it's fine. Let's reorganize, because he's going to come in again, right? I have no idea what we do about this. He can actually shoot through the stone. And he's hitting my units with that. I think the advantage is gone. I don't know why he starts with it already now. He never did that before. In the meantime, my expansion continues. So I need to get more people in. And despite my high taxation, we have a good approval rating. So money's coming in. We need to pay another 155 in 7 days and 14 days. The taxes should also be coming in. That's also a bit of a problem, right? I need to wait. I cannot just disband my mercenary troops. Because he might very well attack again in 70 days. So I need to pay 2 times those mercenaries. Otherwise, we will not have any more mercenaries, right? No, it's just those guys here now that we could hire, but I'm not doing that. So I just need to wait it out, unfortunately. This is very annoying, to say the least. What we can do is I can disband my own troops, though. Not the mercenaries. So that we have at least some workforce again for the remaining time. Just don't forget, we also need to pay... We also need to harvest. We have lots of bodies to bury. Going to assign 3 families now to the corpse pit. And you know what? Let's actually also have a corpse pit. Where is it anyway? Can we have one down here? In the forest there. Could have a corpse pit. Let's have another corpse pit down here, because the primary fighting is taking place here. So we could have a corpse pit here by the clay pit. There you go. There's my mining taking place. The mining is gone, by the way, so we don't need to have anyone there anymore. The mine has been depleted. And we have 24 roof tiles. We're working here, right? Clay furnace. Yes, producing. But it's not a very fast production. It takes its time. Ah, yeah, approval drops now. Unburied bodies is the major factor. There's more coming in. This is great here because we can use... Oh, by the way, the corpse pit. Let's assign 2 families to that. And not have 3 families here assigned anymore. And that's a lot of garden now that we can use for, yeah, apples, hopefully. But also for animal pens again. That's what I would like to use it primarily for, because that's just very powerful. More goats. We need more goats. More hides, more meat with that. It's just very nice overall. Okay, we paid them again. Now we need to pay again in a month. We can afford the next month's payment. It's still 2 months though, right? So I need to keep the high taxation enabled right now. Another thing is probably now the case. Yes, once again we need to assign families to the storehouse. and to the granary. There it is. 2 more families consumed with that, providing now the market stalls. So this market is getting really busy here. And with that, we have capacity available once more. This here is still not being used, by the way, but it's going to be used soon as we continue with the expansion. This is all going to be goats. So here we now have the apples, and here we have now the goats again, right? Goats, 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 and goats. Second attack. He's not being stuck this time. So let's raise my own troops again. Together with the mercenaries. Let's try it a bit differently this time. So, of course, we have the mercenary troops here primarily. I'm going to shoot on the archers this time. It depends on what they're doing. If they're flanking now, then it's fine. Because then we can rush them with my Polam unit. And yes, they're rushing this time. Perfect. Let's take my Polams. Then I'm going to attack them with the Polam units, while the rest of the fighting takes place here. So this will be the interesting one. Look at that. They're actually firing on my archers there now. They should get wrecked from this, and I think they are. Any other units? Oh yeah, there's the barbarians down here. I think the archers have already been destroyed. Yes, nice. This is risky, but I'm going to send the archers down here so they shoot. But yeah. That's the end of them. Unfortunately, we're not getting any influence out of this victory, right? It's just a defensive war. So it's really just survival. That's it. Nothing we gain out of it. And the second force was defeated. So we can now disband my own troops again. And I could be quick about it now and just disband the mercenaries again. In 10 days, we need to pay them. So there is most certainly not coming a third attack. Okay, 12 more days. What could possibly go wrong with this? I'm going to keep, though, my mercenaries active all the way to the end. Because otherwise, sometimes if I disband them, well, seconds later, he launches another desperate attack. Because he sees perhaps that, yeah, we're not up for it anymore. So let's rather keep them in the area. Very nice, and with this, the battle has been won, and we can once again disband everybody. I wonder why we can't go for a ceasefire or something like that. That would make perfect sense under the conditions, that we could force him into a ceasefire or something. We'll just see. Now, it is August, harvest-wise. It's raining, that's good. This is going to be epic. We have over 90 wheat waiting here for us. That's great. That's a nice big harvest that we can see here. Also, the barley field out here is coming along, so this is fine. By the way, we're going to need a second farmhouse over there at some point, I know. Right now, though, that's what we can work with. Now, in this case, 3 more living space available too. I'm keeping the taxation for now. Of course, we need money in again. And yeah, rebuilding the manor house. I did that just now. We got the retinue back. Hooray, finally. Yeah, I needed to destruct the original one and rebuild it. And in that case, in all its glory, we have it again. Yeah, but no money. So I cannot upgrade them any further. So we are starting at the base 5 retinue again, 5 men, and then we need to upgrade. So we got the retinue as my main tanks, of course, right? So they're taking most of the damage, heavy armored knights. Then we got the pole arms now for damage melee, and then 2 archers. I think this is a good setup that we have, just in case some bandits come around again. For the Baron, we'll still need outside help. That's obvious. Now, let's just also check it out. Do we have our apples in now? Oh yeah, we have apples! Very nice, it's October. The first harvest is in for apples, and with that, cider, I hope, at least at some point. And yeah, with that, another type of food comes in as well. And also here, the Dex chicken pen. And with that, we're down to 2 living spaces again. How's my marketplace looking? Still 100% coverage, very good. And by the way, we're now looking at the last spot for the storehouse and for the granary. So this is going to be interesting, how we proceed after that, right? So this market here is also coming to an end now. It has a free store location, 63. I don't know how you can squeeze in 63. I guess it's actually combining both of them, right? That would make more sense. And since we have a very good amount of builders right now available and also building materials, I would like to do 2 major constructions that we should get out of the way. The first one is the tavern now. This one, I definitely want to have in that spot. It's a lovely spot for a tavern, honestly. We have got a lake, we have some trees in the back, and also the marketplace right there. So it's a prime location for any tavern. Where's the entrance? Is it looking towards the market? I guess we could make it so that it looks towards the trees here, so people have a look. Or we look at, yeah, you know, looking towards the houses here is problematic, so you don't want to have your major customers going through the houses there all the time. We could make it so that, make it a bit mixed perhaps. Yeah, honestly I like this the most, because first of all we have the back then more or less towards these houses here, so the poor souls don't have the noise all the time. Also the nice sitting areas here by the looking towards the lake and the trees, I think this is just better. And yeah, behind it we have the marketplace, so this is fine. I'm actually going to make it a bit misaligned to the road, as you can see, so I think this makes the most sense here. And there you go, there we have it. It's getting its own road connection here then too, and we might also make another one going over there, so that we kind of like have this plaza in front of it. We'll just see. I can remove that again. Want to see how it looks then when it's finished. And the other new major construction, of course, is the wooden church. Now we have the wooden church already, but I want to make a stone church, and for this I want to use a central church for that, and that's the one, right? And this is looking towards the market then, and it's in this very good location where we can then also upgrade this one here and have a proper area here, proper city area, right, with a marketplace, a tavern, a church, and a bit of a green area there too, a park area, and then lots of high density buildings around that. This is going to take quite some time now, because that's a lot, so these people need to get organized. It's going to take them some time already. By the way, for the manor house, do we need to readjust the taxes? No, we don't, so we are still at 20% now. Oh god, we have 100 wheat in stock. This is going to be great. We're going to be stuffed with bread all year now. I mean, yeah, that's really fast. And already the benches are there. That's the most important thing. We also have already 51 barley in stock. So that's already going to be quite a lot of ale. The only thing we now need then is the malt house. So we are not providing any ale right now. It's just a building per se. Yeah, I think I like this the most, this setup here. And in that case, what we can also do here is then adding shrine, or yeah, a shrine perhaps. Will not snap to the rope. Perhaps we can squeeze one in here like that, or we'll just see. Honestly, let's just finish all of that. We need more ornaments, more decorations. There's the church. Looking at my resources, we probably will be able to upgrade it then right away as well. And let's have another family here as a little logging camp again. Look at that. This is looking fantastic. Lots of new trees in this area. And with that, we can also add a bunch more houses over there. Right. More high density blocks. So not every house now needs to be with a courtyard. Right, so this is already fine. Can I reduce density a bit? Well, let's actually go with that. That's another 10 timber. I would like to do this to clear this block. And then we have a bit more space here. And yeah, hurry up. Winter is approaching. We're not going to be idle. There is also the next burger just coming along. I would like to expand right away also behind that church. This is going to be another high density area, right? So it's going to be... need to be careful. Yeah, something like that, right? So really just lots of smaller ones so we can have another one, another row than here. I mean, in this game you just have to take in the sights as well. Because it's so beautiful. And yeah, winter is creeping in right now. As we're finishing a few more houses, and just look at the scenery, honestly, and also the distance you can view and the elevation in terrain. Fantastic. Now, wintertime means busy time for the baker, and he's already hard at work. The bread is coming in, and yeah, as we can see, there's 56 grain and 7 flour left, and that's just not all of it as well, because we also have one in the storage. So that's going to be lots of bread that will supply us then also the whole year, and it is year 6 at this point. And there's another thing we should start building now, and that's the malt house. So with this we can then refine the barley into malt. And let's have this one, of course, in my industry zone, where we already have everything set up. I wonder why we cannot do it like that. Oh, there it is. Right, it's the next building in this row that we have just behind the trader. As we progress, and I might then also have here a little crossing, right? So this is where more buildings could be added at some point. The same applies then here, so that we have already some layout in mind. The hunting camp is something we can move. So this is a bit too close right now, and I would like to do this too. The hunting grounds over here now. So let's actually have the hunting grounds a bit further in the back now, in the forest here. This makes the most sense to me. Right, and with that we have this area available here again all of a sudden. For more buildings. Perhaps even for more farming. Yeah, this is a prime farming location, honestly, so might as just well make another farm here. Would make sense. And there it is, our malt house. Let's assign someone to that. Another building that will consume firewood, but we're looking good on that. And then now producing then malt. Basically forever. We don't need barley for anything else, so just produce as long as we have the barley. That's the important thing. This is, however, not leading to ale just yet. We also will need a brewery. For the brewery, we'll need, yeah, a couple more buildings. This one here, the burgage plot, we could upgrade. I needed to do this anyway. Wait a second, we still need... Oh yeah, level 3 we now need then. And yeah, we still have this area available. I was reserving it for something, but I really don't know. I think at some point I wanted to have my tavern here, but it doesn't really make sense to me at this point, right? So we're just going to make a road here. And for now, I'm going to... I mean, for now, probably forever, I'm going to build me another house here. And that's going to be my brewery artisan, more or less, right? So we can have one giant plot here with one house, right? With an extension plot to it. And also with a backyard here where we can have then a brewery. But I don't want to, I want to plaster everything full here. So let's just see if we can make this work without getting rid of those trees here. And I think we can, right? If we make it like this, you can actually have the house here and then also the brewery here just by the marketplace. So this looks good. We have the brewery then over here, right? And here we have then the housing. And we still have a bit of a green area available with even some trees and bushes there to not plaster everything full. Since everything is in, and we also have now the requirement for a lot of my houses, let's upgrade my church finally to a proper stone church. That's once again a pretty big construction site. It's gonna take a long time. It's 25 stone and 10 roof tiles are needed in addition. And we have almost 100 roof tiles. So plenty of materials for that upgrade. And 4 families working it. As a lord, of course, it's our duty to supervise the construction. Get on. Don't slack. Like a proper lord should do. Right in here as this new building is coming along. Beautiful. I wonder if we can take a hike up there in the afternoon. Why not? Another thing I just noticed is also my water supply. So we're not really providing everyone with water. Look at that. The capacity needs to be increased. I'm going to upgrade this one here to a stone well and this one here to a stone well. If we can afford that. Would be interesting. No, I don't think so. If we have, let's just check it out real quick. There would be a water vein. Look at that. We could have another well here by the tavern. Yeah, going to do this actually. Funnily enough, I've never seen the disapproval of water access. So even if it kicks in, I don't know. It's not being displayed. What's being displayed is taxation. I'm going to reduce this now. Even though, as we can see, the annual royal tax is increasing. So the bigger we get, the more taxes we need to pay annually to the king. And right now it's 286. So we can afford this, but of course we have expenses like the retinue increase and also mercenaries. So in that case I'm going to keep the 10% for now. It's still a penalty, but at least there's also still money coming in from that. That's important for me. There's a church. Oh, that's beautiful. What a difference, right? That's the old church. And that's the new one in all its glory. This single one roof tile that is missing, where is it? Someone is not bringing it over. And yeah, there it is. We get actually also 250 influence out of that as well. And with that, a new building, a new major landmark building really that you see from afar has been thus created, constructed in the city center, in the future city center. It's not really city center yet, right? It's open here, but it's gonna be. And yeah, we could assign someone to that, of course, but that's not something. I mean, we can ring the bells. That's just the best part of it. Outside of that, we don't need to have anyone employed here. Church is working by itself. The only thing is, if we have dead soldiers, we can bury them here, like we did already over here. There's the crosses, right? And this is where, yeah, people are buried then properly and not in pits. Okay, the water well here, I'm also going to upgrade this to level 2. Stone wells take quite some time, it seems, to upgrade. And there it is. Also looks proper then, right? This is the old version. And this is the new version. And this is drying now water, and with that we have 100% water supply again for everybody. And my tier 2 houses have church level access to now. So there's only the tavern supply now missing, and then we can upgrade to level 3 finally. And yes, I think this is a good spot to end the episode. So successful battles, successful upgrades. Yeah, Sleepy Hollow is looking way different now than before. And we continue onwards in the next episode with probably tier 3. Shall we do this? Stay tuned.